Deus Vobiscum, my kin, my clan. It's me, Xiomara Moraz, here a couple of days away from New Year's Eve. And what better way than to curse someone right before the New Year's ends? Or you can wait till the new year actually starts to curse someone who's pissed you off all year round and you feel that, karma hasn't hit them quite yet, so you need a little help in that department. Well, then this is a spell that you can definitely do. The ingredients are pretty easy. A couple of ingredients you do have to go out to get, but most of them you can practically find them in your home. Now, with one of my last videos, my love binding, I got a lot of heat with that spell. A lot of different people did not like the spell for the simple fact that you're meddling in someone's life. Well, I'm sure if I got hell for that one, I'm gonna get hell for this one too. But, so Dark Pagan, I give two flying you-know-whats. At the end of the day, I'm sharing my knowledge and my wisdom and my techniques with all of you who appreciate my knowledge or my spells and the way I do certain things. Again, I've always say this, it seems that I have to say this in almost every video. I'm not a Wiccan, I am a dark pagan. I don't believe in the threefold law, in the witch's creed, and all that stuff. I do what I do, and I do it well. Plain and simple. But I will, somebody did make a good point. I should, as a responsible witch, in this new year of 2015, for some of these spells, I will be doing the counter spell for that on how to actually break the spell. Because for some reason, it's easier to curse someone than to break the actual spell for some reason. I don't know why. But in this essence, we're just going to concentrate on cursing someone. Some of the ingredients you'll need are an egg, vinegar, black pepper, cayenne pepper, hot sauce, some raw meat, cemetery dirt. In this case, I used a little bit of bank dirt because I want their money to, to mess up, to F up. You'll need a cigar. You'll need cotton. You'll need your own version of holy water, so that to kind of use it in the sense of not even God can save them from this. You'll need some beans, and that's pretty. And then you need a dark bottle. I'm using this bottle right here. I drank it first a couple of days ago, and then I concentrated on the person that I was going to afflict. So the energy is in here of the person I'm going to curse. And let me see, what else? Oh, and you need pen and paper. Pen and paper is very important. I prefer that you use brown piece of paper and a pencil to write the actual names. Now, unfortunately, I already pre-gamed certain things. Like I already added the egg in here, I already added the name, and I already added the meat. Just because it's a little messy, and then, for me to be on camera trying to do certain things is just a little messy. So I kind of pre-gamed this, but the rest you'll see what I'm going to do. Who am I going to dedicate this to? I'm going to dedicate this to the god Namtar. He lives in the underworld, He lives in the underworld. He's a god of pestilence and sickness, and hopefully he's going to help me afflict this person with illnesses and just all types of nastiness. Why? Because she's a complete bitch. I'm just going to keep it real. She's a complete bitch. And one of the things that I completely dislike in an individual is going for someone knowing that they belong to someone else. So for me, this is justified because of the fact that she knows this person has a partner and she's still after him and giving him little gifts and just, putting that seed of poison into that relationship. Well, I got something for her. Okay? I just really dislike that. If you're gonna, if if you're that desperate and going after a married man or a man who's in a relationship, and the man is obviously telling you no, 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 but is taking the gift because a man is a man, he's going to take the damn gifts. I just find it so tacky, so tasteless, and so lackluster of a woman. You know? It's like, there's tons of other guys out there, and, you know, it's not my fault that you're fat and disgusting, or that, you know, you don't take care of yourself, or that you have to bribe a man in order for you to gain someone's interest. I just think that's so tacky. But that's enough of that, you know. It's my morality, I guess. Like it or not, you know, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure some of you agree, you know, and I'm pretty sure some of you agree with the spell, with the cause, with the reason why I'm doing this spell for this individual. Okay, so let's start, okay? Oh, and another person that I'm going to, I really like this. I shared this in my videos with the cleaning of the crystals. This is the three monkeys of hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. So I'm going to bind her senses at the same time so she is oblivious to exactly what the hell I'm doing. Just in case, because, you know, in this country, everybody looks down on witchcraft, but everybody goes to see a witch. You know, everybody, especially the women who are desperate like her, oh, they love to go see brujos and brujas and all that stuff. Well, a good witch is a prepared witch, and basically, I'm also, it's a form of me hiding myself too. So, what you're going to do is, on a piece of paper, you're going to write the person's name. Person's name. See, I just wrote that. Oh, excuse me. Person's name. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Now, this may seem kind of odd for some of you. Maybe for some of you it makes sense. But it's also a form of chaos magic because you're trying to create confusion and chaos and all this and stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start writing this way. I'm pretty much just going to write a letter saying that, you know, I hope that your money goes out the window since you like to flaunt your money. I hope it gets flushed down the toilet. As your bowels move, I hope your luck goes down the drain with it. I want your all personal areas to be afflicted. The raw beans represent money, represent also their kidneys, or you want to give them kidney stones and things like that. That's a way for you to do that. So basically, all your desires and wants that you want for this person to happen, you know, whether they go bald, blind, whatever, you know, where they have bad luck with an individual, or bad luck in the love department, or bad luck, just bad luck in general. You know, you want their roads to be crossed, or roads to be blocked. You want their dreams, goals, and aspirations to be dismissed and rejected by all windows of opportunity. Be creative. You know, be poetic in a sense, and speak with authority. When you're doing this in your mind, you're going to focus your intent on this individual. You're going to going to just put that bitch, right, or that jerk, right in front of your face as you're writing this. I must stress that enough. In all spells that you're going to do, it always works best if you just concentrate on the individual and just really give it all. Give it all that you got. All that energy, all that negative energy, hate, discord, whatever it is that you may have this individual. Just give it to them mentally. That's already part of the spell. Okay, because one of the things that, you know, goes on with this is your mind is the best type and form of witchcraft that you can possibly think of. With your mind and your mind's eye, you don't really need candles and tools and spells and enchantments, because we are so strong that, you know, in all cultures, in all faiths, your tongue is wicked, is powerful, and you can damn someone or you can bless someone. So you're using that same thing here. You want to damn this person because of the injustice that this person did. So once you do all that and you write down all that beautiful, nasty things in here, you're going to spit on it. I didn't spit on it right now. I spit in the one that I put in there, though. You're going to roll it up. Okay. you're going to put it into the bottle, okay? Okay, now, here I have, oh, I'm sorry, you also need black salt. I'm going to write all the ingredients patiently into the description portion of this video. You're also going to need a lemon. Why? Because, again, you want a sour and all this type of stuff. So in here, I already have my black salt that I made, which you can just simply take charcoal, burn it with some bitter herbs like sage and rosemary and dry basil and maybe some apazote or some other funky herbs and cayenne pepper and sulfur. Clean your home and transfer the negative energy into the black salt. Crush it up, mix it with the same equal portions of salt, and so it can get nice and dark, just add a fresh charcoal in there. I prefer to use the non-self-igniting ones. It just works best for me, the actual raw charcoal. So once you have the charcoal in here, you're also going to, I already included my black pepper. No, my black pepper's here. I already included, the cemetery dirt and the dirt from the bank. Okay? So here I'm going to just add shake, 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 shake. A lot of black pepper. Shake, 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 shake. Boom, black pepper's in there. Ooh, I'm probably going to sneeze because that's a lot of black pepper and there is a strong, strong wind today here. Okay, hot sauce. You're going to add some hot sauce. Now, one thing, I shared this with a couple of people. Right hand normally we use to dominate someone. Left hand we use to get rid of someone. In this case, I want the person to get for her to get as far away from this individual as possible. In the letter, you can write that, may so-and-so argue uncontrollably with Mr. so that their paths may never cross again, so that they hate each other, so that discord and confusion happens and chaos happens, so that they would want to try to kill each other. Whatever you want to put, you can also include that into the letter, so that they could, because the whole point is we want them to separate while we're gagging her. Okay, so hot sauce, hot sauce, hot sauce, hot sauce, hot sauce, hot sauce. Hot sauce is not coming out, so I got. Oop! It just squirted. Excuse me. That was kind of nasty. Okay. I just washed this fabric. I don't know for some of you witches out there who invest in nice cloths and fabrics and stuff like that. Isn't it just hard to maintain them clean? If it's not, oh, I just got hot sauce in my hair. If it's not wax getting on there, is water, is elixirs, is potions, is tonics. People out there, don't invest in expensive cloths because it's not worth it. Get yourself the cheapest kind of fabric out there because it's just so not worth it. Unless if it's for like a big Sabbath or a big celebration, by all means go ahead, but once it's done, soak it so you don't ruin your fabric. Because in my experience over the years, even though I still do it just because I don't care, thank the gods, knock on wood, I can't afford it. But it gets annoying. It gets annoying. Okay, here's your lemon, and I'm just gonna, rub it. Like how they teach you in the cooking shows, you gotta rub it to try to loosen up some of those juices in here. Okay, you get your knife. It looks so big on camera. But it's so dull. Okay. And we have your lemon. Squeeze it right into your tin. This breeze, for people who have long hair, when it's breezy, I just don't like hair in my face. I don't know about y'all. But in every step that you're doing, again, you're concentrating that this, the afflictions of this person. In this case, as you're squeezing out the lemon, you're just focusing that this person becomes sour and bitter and depressed and all that, all that stuff that the lemon makes your face, all that crying and all that shit. I shouldn't do that because I just saw my face. Ugly face, ugly face. You don't want that. You don't want that. It also looks like I've gained weight on this camera. Oh, that's why I don't like recording myself or seeing myself on videos. So every time you go to a new country, you always gain weight because you just want to eat all this beautiful, wonderful food of this country. And this food in this country here in Nicaragua, it packs on some weight on you. In some ways it's good, in some ways it's not. Ooh, this one's a little hard. See, I'm smelling this lemon. I'm like, all I could think about is, oh, I could so go for a tequila shot right now, even though it's like 2:30, I believe. But hey, in this country, you're on vacation. They believe in naps. You can always take a little siesta, a little cat nap. But it just smells so good. Okay. So I'm going to also cut the lemons in quarters because I plan on also putting this into this bottle. Yeah, see, I'm getting lemon all over this fabric. I just had this washed. I'm going to have to get it washed again. And unfortunately in this country, they ain't got no washing machines, so it's everything here is washed by hand. So I feel sorry for the lady. Okay. Doesn't want to go down all the way. Okay, there we go. I gotta cut this a little smaller. Oh, I should have picked a better knife. But now I know this knife is not good for demonstrations. So now imagine this is messy. Imagine trying to stick some... I use ground meat, by the way. Ooh, try not to get it in your eye. That is not a good look. Okay, sorry for the banging noise, but you gotta put it in there, honey. Alright, so I'm just going to put those two pieces in for now. Set this aside. Okay, so now I'm going to add the holy water into this. So I'm going to try to make this into a bit of a paste, you could say. So I want it as kind of runny as possible to make it easier to put it into the actual bottle. And what I'm going to do is, if you have one of those funnels, by all means, use it. Well, since it's dirty, I might as well use the actual mantle to clean my hands off real quick. Okay. But yeah, use it. If not, I'm going to be using this little plastic cup just because I could like squeeze it and pour it into the bottle. Okay, vinegar. I also added a bit of vodka in here, just because for me, vodka tends to get me a bit aggressive. So for me, it makes sense for me to put this in there. But you can use any liquor you want. You know, I would recommend a good rum. A good rum. Okay, what else am I going to do? Okay, at this point, okay. I hate this part, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, excuse me. Don't mind me. Okay. Now you can use whatever type of cigar that you want. I'm using a Cohiba just because I'm able to actually buy them here in this country. Ooh, I hate cigars. If you don't like cigars, you can substitute it for a black and mild. It's a bit smoother. But if not, you just need tobacco smoke in there. I wouldn't use a cigarette though. So what you're going to do is, again, you put the lip part in your mouth. And you blow. And you trap the smoke in there. Why? Because you want them to be blinded by your spout. And to also give it strength. At this point, I'm introducing the liquid into the cup. I hope I don't make a mess. And just, again, as you're pouring it, you're concentrating on the individual. And I'm spilling a little. Okay, just gonna add the rest of this in here. Again, you're just focusing your intent. Okay, that's that. After every step, you're going to do this. Whew. Gets hot. Okay. Now you're going to add your beans. And again, you're just going to, concentrate on your intent in this purpose. In this case, I'm attacking her health, primarily, her kidneys. Let her concentrate about her own self instead of this man. Try to hold it like that, kind of like a funnel, so in case, it does fall, it just, catches on your arms, or it just goes on the table. Sometimes, it's just gonna do what it's gonna do. You can use as many beans as you want. I have here 199, I actually counted. Why? Because that's the number that my spirits told me to use. Kind of like 199 times of damnation, or something like that. Well, that doesn't look so good on camera, me just putting it right in front of my face. Sorry. So I'm doing this. I must say I appreciate all the new subscribers who are patient enough to see my whole videos, because I know most of these videos are on YouTube, are 15 minutes long, but I just rather take my time and actually go through the actual step by step and, as best as possible without leaving certain things out. Almost done. Now another thing that you can do is, once you're done with the beans, you can include your urine into this. or ammonia. I would prefer you use your urine. It's kind of another way of dominating the individual with your own urine, your own pee. Oh, I hate hair in my face. Okay. Just 5 more to go. I missed my nails. Had I had my nails, I would have been done ages ago. Okay, so now that that's that, I'm going to add the whole cigar in here, lit. Okay. Then I'm going to add you can also include coffee into this. I did bring it out there, but I guess I didn't make it into the video because my spirits didn't want me to use it, I'm assuming. But you can use coffee just to, make it all dark and give it some extra strength type of thing. And here I'm just, again, incorporating the cotton just to bind it more. And being that, if they are going to a wish and all that stuff, so none of the pure stuff can actually affect my spell. So they'll keep the damnation going for at least 8 months to a year, or unless if they find someone like me who will be able to lift the curse. Okay, that's good enough. You spit in here. That wasn't ladylike, I know, but when you're a witch, you just gotta do what you gotta do. This is the part that I hate, is trying to get this cork in here. Okay, maybe I'll put it this way. Oh, it's like the cork expanded. Get in here. Okay, I gotta put this a little lower. Did I grab the wrong cork? I don't think so. I drink a lot of wine. I'm gonna have to cut this up and then seal it. But for the moment, just gonna keep it here for now. Okay. Now, what you can also do with this is, once you have the cork in there, you can wrap it all in aluminum foil. You can light a candle right on top and say your prayer. Now it's daylight here, so I'm going to wait till about midnight to really conjure Namtar and certain demons, so that it's more effective. Why am I going to wait that time? Because normally the rule of thumb is you like to do things when you think the individual is sleeping, so that your actual spell can hit them better because their defenses are lower. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but when you're awake, you tend to be more alert, and you just want them to be as unaware of their surroundings as possible. So a better way to do it than when they're sleeping. You can do it anywhere from midnight to about 3 o'clock in the morning, if you're willing to wait that much. I'm not going to use a candle. I'm going to use this bougie candle. So if you have your local voodoo shop, and if you're lucky enough that they have that there, get these. They sell them in black and they sell them in like a yellow. Yellow, you normally use it for like good luck stuff. Black, obviously, you use it for some bad stuff. So I'm going to anoint this as well with some with my Conjuring the Dead oil, and I'm going to just burn it, and I'm going to do this until this is gone. Hopefully, it will take me 9 days. Or 3 to 9 days, but I'm aiming for 9 days, so I'm going to be doing this little by little, ripping it off, and just, until the whole thing is gone. And then, you're going to bury this. Where are you going to bury this? You can bury this in the cemetery. You can bury it, I'm going to bury mine in the cemetery by the most deadest tree that I can find in the roots, deep in the base. You can bury this by a tomb. If you are familiar with the Akimo demon, the Akimo are, the crazy type of demons that, died, that were like schizophrenic or murdered or things like that. So you can definitely bury it there, and they'll kind of do the deed for you, as long as you always put at least, 9 pennies, 21 pennies, or some type of of money or coins or offerings when you're going to be burying stuff like this, just to pay homage to the actual deity or to the actual that owns the actual cemetery, or to the actual individual who you're going to be working with, spirits or whatnot. It's always important to do that, okay? So please don't forget, because if it backfires and you be like, well, what happened? It's probably because you didn't, you weren't respectful enough in the environment that you're going to, because some witches or some paths of witches say, oh, well, I see an acorn, or I see a fern, or I see something in the cemetery that I like, I'm just going to pick it up. It's no biggie. Honey, in certain cultures, somebody owns the cemetery. Okay, somebody owns the cemetery, so therefore you have to do what you have to do. You got to pay homage, you got to be respectful. You wouldn't want me going into your home and taking something, kind of thing, okay? Now, I just saw my time is 31 minutes. This only allows 34 minutes to record, so I did everything right on time. I love you all. I love you all. I love you, love you, love you all. I wish everybody a New Year's. I'm still aiming. I'm putting up a video for good luck for the New Year's or when the ball drops. Thank you again for all your support and for the luck. Please like my videos, subscribe, share, share, share. Deus Vobiscum, and may the gods be with you always. To my kin, my clan. Mwah. Feliz Navidad. Happy New Year. And all that good stuff. Mwah, mwah, mwah.